The Pelicans have fired their head coach, Alvin Gentry. Alvin Gentry had been in New Orleans for 5 years, 5 seasons. And the Pelicans, to me, are this young team on the rise. They're really fun to watch. They got Brandon Ingram, Drew Holiday, Lonzo Ball, Zion Williamson. They're all coming back next year. Not to mention a great role player, Josh Hart, who I really like. And the question is, I guess there's 2 questions here. What coach is the right coach to help develop Zion Williamson? But also, what coach can help this young team grow and become a winning franchise? That's the really important thing here with the New Orleans Pelicans. It was reported that the Pelicans are considering either Jason Kidd or also Tyronn Lue, who was LeBron's former coach in Cleveland. I like either option. I don't know well enough to know who's better. It's going to be interesting to see what the Pelicans decide. But this is a very, very important decision that is critical to the future of the New Orleans Pelicans. And I'll be honest, I'm rooting for them because I remember when the Pelicans have been awful for years. And finally this year with Zion, with Brandon Ingram, with Lonzo Ball, I'm going to miss JJ Redick if he leaves. It was fun to watch the Pelicans. They become a compelling, interesting team. They've become one in the last year or so. I also want to give people a reminder that years ago, maybe 3 years ago, the Toronto Raptors fired their head coach, Dwayne Casey. And the Raptors fired Dwayne Casey right after he won Coach of the Year, and his team literally had the best record in the Eastern Conference, but he got swept in the playoffs by LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And when the Raptors fired Dwayne Casey, I went, what? Why would you do that? He's a good coach. He had a good year. Well, the Raptors hired Nick Nurse, and Nick Nurse was actually exactly the boost that Toronto needed. They had Nick Nurse. They also got Kawhi Leonard. And those two led the Raptors to a championship last year against the Golden State Warriors. And so my point here is that, yes, Kawhi Leonard played a part for sure. But to go from losing in the first round of the NBA playoffs to being the team that beats the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant in the NBA Finals, coaching mattered there. Coaching played a big part in the Toronto Raptors being elevated. A coach can really make a massive difference in your franchise. And with the right coach, man, the Pelicans could really take a big step forward with Zion, with Lonzo, with Brandon Ingram, who's probably the NBA's most improved player. The Pelicans are a team I want to be good. I want to be interesting. And I have nothing against Alvin Gentry, but I hope that the change in head coaching positions is going to make the New Orleans Pelicans an even better team that can take the next step forward into their future as a franchise.